Hey guys, what's up? JWhisp here, and welcome to episode 13 of the Minecraft Survival Let's Play. Here we are, back in our amazing world, and in the last episode here, we raided a woodland mansion and actually got tons of good loot. We got tons of emeralds and totems of undying, and the emeralds will be useful to get us some mending books so we can complete our armor pretty soon. But what I want to work on today is, I want to work on a creeper farm, because I already have the sugarcane farm to get paper. And so I want a creeper farm for gunpowder so that we can make tons of firework rockets so that we can actually use my elytra and fly around. I have a little bit of gunpowder just from killing creepers here and there, but I think a creeper farm will be really good. So the design I'm going to show you guys is a really simple and easy design. It doesn't require a lot of resources, and almost anyone can make it. And it's pretty small, but it definitely works very well. And if you want a bigger farm, if you want a more efficient farm, you can make it bigger by adding more layers on top. And I'll show you guys how to do that as well. Also, I just want to talk here briefly about the world and my plans for the future. So I plan on having this survival world for a long time. I've started and ended a lot of survival series on my channel, but I'll probably keep this one going until 1.17 is released. And I don't expect 1.17 to be released until summer of next year. So this survival world is going to be with us for a long time, which means we have lots of things that we can do in this world. And so I've been working a little bit off camera with gathering resources, and probably in the next few episodes here we will work on revamping this village. The reason I'm talking about this is just because my sort of plan for the world is to right now make tons of farms. So make everything automated, get us tons of resources, and then once we have a lot of automatic farms built, we can eventually build up our world with more build projects. You know, building things like houses, bridges, buildings, storage rooms, and all those fancy designs. So that will be coming very soon. But anyways, let me show you guys how to make this creeper farm. Now, let me show you guys everything you need to make this farm. I've made this farm about 2 or 3 other times on my channel now, I think. So if you've watched me for a while, you've probably seen it. But this farm, it just works so well. I really don't need any other creeper farm design. So here is what you'll need. You'll need about 4 stacks of building blocks. You only need 12 pieces of glass, however, I brought 15 just because I know I'll probably mess it up. So I have a few extra pieces just in case. You need just under 2 stacks of trapdoors. You need 64, and then you need 62. You need 12 pieces of carpet, 2 hoppers, 2 chests, 2 water buckets, a lava bucket, 4 signs, and then I have 2 leads here because you will need 2 cats. Now these cats will be used to scare the creepers away from where they spawn, and the creepers will be pushed into a little hole where they will die. So make sure you have 2 cats that you don't mind losing, because they're gonna be stuck in this farm forever. You can obviously take them out of the farm if you want. They're not actually trapped there. Say you only need gunpowder for a little bit, you can take your cats out later, but I would recommend you taming some cats. You can either go into a jungle, find some ocelots, or find some cats in your village. That's just what I did. I did a little bit of fishing, I got some salmon, and I think I trapped the cats in this house. Is it? Ah, yes, it was this house. Here we go. We have the kitties trapped. We can take them out now and bring them to our farm. Come on. So we'll have these here. Actually, you know what? Let's put them here just to sit for now, because I don't need them just yet, but you need 2 cats. The cats will be sitting down, and since they are a pet, they won't despawn. You don't need to name them with a name tag. You can name them if you want, but you don't have to. Besides that, once you have all the materials, you just need to make sure that you have a big space to build the farm. That's why I cleared out this big area. I cleared out all the trees, and we have plenty of room for this farm. So let's get started, and I'll show you guys how to make this. Okay, so to start off here, we're gonna go into the ground, make sure we have tons of room, and dig a hole that is 3 by 2. And then on either side of this hole, make these 2 by 2 by 2 cubes. And this will be the start of our farm. This right here will be the middle of the farm, so make sure you have plenty of room on any side of this area. Next, we're gonna come back here and build out 1, 2, 3 blocks, and on this 3rd block, build out 1, 2, 3, 4 more blocks. Do the same thing on this side, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on this back part here, we can connect it all the way. This will be the general shape of the farm. We just need to do the exact same thing on this side. 1. Am I gonna have room for this? Oh, we have just enough room. I love that. I love when it works out perfectly. Awesome. This, we're almost out of room. I'll eventually maybe fill this up with dirt just to make it look a little prettier. But for now, we have plenty of room, so this will be fine. So this is the general design for the farm. After you have this, you're gonna build this whole thing up by one more block to make it 2 blocks tall in total. This would be the general shape of the farm. And again, I'm showing you guys how to build one layer of this farm, and eventually at the end of the tutorial, I'll show you guys how to build more layers in case you want a slightly bigger farm. Alright, so next it's time for our trapdoors. You can use any type of trapdoor, it doesn't matter. Oh look, there's a cat. That's not even one of my cats, that's just a random one. Probably spawned from all the villagers. But take your trapdoors, doesn't matter which kind, go to one side and go to the middle block here and place the trapdoor on the lower half of the block that is in the middle of this back wall. Once you have that, every other block here, you can place a trapdoor on the upper half of the block. And you're gonna fill in this entire side with trapdoors, minus that one little block right there. That little spot that we have right there is actually where our cat will go. So our creepers will spawn in this little area here, and the cat will eventually push them into that little hole where the creepers will eventually die. After you've done this, you can do the same thing on this side. Go to the middle block, the lower half, place the trapdoor, and then place the rest of your trapdoors, filling in this entire farm. Okay, so once you're finished with the trapdoors, it should look like this, and the entire top here, minus this little area right here, will be filled with trapdoors. So once you have that completed, we can now go and grab our cats and put them in the little holes. I feel bad for our cats. I don't want to trap them, but this will be useful because we'll get tons of gunpowder from this. What I love about this farm is this design is so tiny. It barely requires any resources to make. You can build it super fast, but it gives you tons of gunpowder. I've just AFK'd one time while I was sleeping overnight, and when I came back, I had tons and tons of gunpowder. Oh, villagers are breeding. Okay, let's take our cats. Come on, let's go. I don't know, I kind of feel bad that these cats don't have names, even though they're going to be so useful for me. If you have any name suggestions for the cats, either the brown one or the black one, let me know. I feel bad. I feel like they should, I don't know, I feel like they should get names too. Once I get name tags, I'll name them. I don't know, I'm such a loser. I get attached to my animals in Minecraft. Alright, let's go. Come on, cats, it's getting late. I want to do this quickly so we can sleep and skip the night. Come on, walk fast. Let's go. This would be really bad if any mobs spawned. Oh wait, don't fall into the ravine. Come on, you can do it. Okay, good. I just don't want any creepers spawning and then potentially blowing up my farm. That'd be really bad. So what we can do is just build up here. Let's get up here. Come on, cats. So we only need one at a time. We need one of you. Here, you can sit for now. I need you to come. Sit down. Let's push one of you into this hole. Come on. There we go. So we got that cat in that hole. And next we can do this cat and do the same thing on this side. Come on, kitty. It's getting dark. I'm scared. Come on. Okay, let's make you sit. Push you in the hole. And bam, there we go. We have our cats. So once you're done with that, what you can do now is take your building block and just cover the entire top of this farm so that we can reduce the light level. Do this with every single block. Okay, so now that we have the entire farm covered, we can head inside here, and I recommend grabbing some torches. I did for this part, just to light this up to make sure that temporarily no creepers spawn, because you definitely don't want creepers spawning while you're building this farm. So what we're gonna do is right here under the cat, place one carpet, wait 2 blocks, place another carpet, 2 more blocks, place another thing, and then go 2 more blocks. So every 2 blocks, place a piece of carpet. And then the same thing here, place it right under the cat, wait 2 blocks, place it there, do the same thing on the other side, 2 more blocks, and bam, we have all of our carpet placed. Pretty much everything we've done here is just to make it so that we have a really dark box, and with a dark box, mobs will spawn. But because we've done different things, only specific types of mobs will spawn. Since we have this shorter ceiling here, mobs such as zombies and skeletons can't spawn, and since there's only limited room on the ground, it makes it so that spiders won't spawn, so that with all of these conditions set in place, only creepers can spawn inside of this farm. Alright, so next, go to the little pit here, and on each side, place your remaining trapdoors. Now, I'll have 2 left over just because I grabbed 2 stacks instead of a stack and 62, but you should have no trapdoors left. Once we've done that, we can then dig down this pit 3 more blocks. This will be the little pit where the creepers fall. After that, choose any direction you want on one of these 2 block axes and dig forward about 8 or 9 blocks. It doesn't really matter, just as far as water flows. I'll probably dig a little bit longer than 8 or 9 blocks just to make sure I have plenty of room to work with. But just start digging in one direction and you'll be all set. So here we go. You've probably dug about 8 or 9 blocks. I dug about double that just to show you guys. So water can only travel 8 or 9 blocks. So what we're going to do is right here on the 8th block from where we started digging, dig down so that the water can continue to travel and flow. So we can place our water, and then on the 8th block it'll drop and continue to flow, and then you're gonna dig out your little hallway here as far as you can go until the water stops flowing. So here's where the water stops flowing. I dug a little bit more just to give myself some extra room. So this is what it should look like. Okay, so now that we have our water and our little room, what we're gonna do is dig out these 2 blocks right here and then the 2 blocks next to them. Right here we can place our chest. This is where we will get our drops, and then going into this chest we can place our hoppers. Now that we have that, we can also grab our glass. Let me just fill in this little wall really fast and place glass right there, right in front of the hoppers, and then on top of the chest, so that we have our glass just like this. Okay, so now we have to be careful. Come into your water here. I'm gonna dig a little side hallway just so I'm safe. But you can place 2 signs like this right above the hoppers, and then 2 more signs like that. In this little gap right here, place your lava, and then right above the lava, give yourself a little roof so that the creepers cannot swim up once they get here. So the creepers will be pushed here, and then they'll be pushed into the lava. Because you have the little roof, they'll be forced to burn, and their drops will fall into the hopper. So then let's just plug this little area up, dig out over here, and dig our way into the room. After we've done that, that is pretty much the farm complete. There's just a few small steps we need to do. So now that we're down here, what I recommend doing is just building a little staircase up so you can get to the top and you can find your way back down here. So let's get up here. Okay, we're alive. Here we are. I'll have to get rid of some of these trees. I'll eventually make this farm look a little bit prettier at the end of the episode. But we're almost done with the farm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head inside here really fast. And I want to be quick about this because creepers can start to spawn. I'm going to grab my torches just to make sure that creepers can actually start spawning. We can block this up. And then let's head back down here and make sure we break the rest of our torches. There was one more torch in there. I don't think that one torch, I don't think this one will really affect the farm. But I'm still going to break it just in case. After that, we should pretty much be good. Now, with this farm, creepers will not start spawning for the most part if you are right here. Sometimes a few of them can, but Minecraft doesn't like to spawn mobs right next to you. It likes to spawn them far away from you. So there's a few different routes of action we can take to actually get the creepers to spawn. To get the creepers to spawn, we have to be about 120 blocks away from this farm. So what you could do is just, go to your chest and then, what's our Y level? 59. Build up 120 blocks and build a little AFK station in the sky. Or what you can do, which also works, is honestly just go a little bit far away from your farm, about 120 blocks away so that creepers can start going, which is far enough, but make sure you don't go so far that the chunks aren't rendered in, because if the chunks aren't rendered in, then creepers won't spawn, but if you're right next to it, then creepers won't spawn. So about 120 blocks away is the sweet spot. It doesn't have to be exactly that, but around there. Let's just sleep really fast to make it daytime. Honestly, for me, I could probably AFK in my village, and the creepers will spawn, but we should be good. What I'm actually going to do, though, just because, I don't know, I think it makes things easier for you guys, is actually build a little AFK box in the sky, which I'll build up about 120 blocks, and from that place, we can AFK. It'll also be useful because not only will it work for the creeper farm, but it should also work for this iron golem farm. And I've seen a lot of iron golems burning while we were building this creeper farm, so I'm curious, how much iron do we have in here? I cleared it before I started the episode, but oh dang. It's only been like 20 minutes and we have a stack and a half. That's crazy. This farm is getting us so much iron. But like I said, I'll build up about 120 blocks in the sky. I'll build a little AFK area, and what I'm also going to do is clear out this area too, and just overall make this farm look a little bit prettier, a little more presentable. and I'll see you guys once I've done that. Okay, it's been a few hours now because I've been working on a project, but I just came back here and found out that we have a decent amount of gunpowder already, over 2 stacks, almost 2.5 stacks, because I've been working on this bad boy. Now, I was gonna make just a giant tower to AFK in, and use ladders to get up. However, I decided to build a bubble elevator using soul sand and magma cubes. Now, this took a while to build, not only because it required so much stone brick. I actually had to do a bit of mining and get a tiny bit more, but then I found some cobblestone in a village chest that I used in the beginning of the series. But this bubble elevator makes it so much quicker to get up and down, so I'm definitely a fan of this. So I can come up here, AFK, creepers spawn like crazy, and then when I want to go down, I can use this elevator with the magma cube, and it just, sorry, the magma block, and it just pulls me down. This works very well. I'm really, I don't know, I'm proud of this. I like using bubble elevators. I usually never make bubble elevators in Minecraft. I think I've made them like once or twice since 1.13 came out, but definitely worth it. Very awesome. And of course, we have tons of gunpowder. Let me go. Ooh, okay, we have even more. Look, even just being up there for a few seconds, we have tons of creepers spawning already. What the heck? So many creepers spawned while we were up there, but let's grab our gunpowder. It looks like a little bit of the gunpowder burned. We only got 2 from that. But let's head back to our village now. I'm actually getting a tiny bit of lag. I'm gonna turn that down, probably from all the all the farms I'm building around here. What we should be able to do now, though, is our creeper farm combined with our sugarcane farm. We should be able to get tons of paper from the sugarcane so that we can make tons of fireworks. I actually don't know if I have much sugarcane left in this farm, just because I harvest it quite frequently and I've been using it to trade with villagers. But let's see really fast. I might have some. If not, I can just AFK tonight and get plenty of sugarcane. But dang, I'm proud of that creeper farm. It's working like crazy. I'm glad it's good. Let's see. Oh, okay, we do have a good amount of sugarcane, so we can use this sugarcane, make some paper, and then we can make firework rockets. And this is going to be great because the firework rockets will allow us to use our elytra to fly around our world easily, which is going to be very useful coming up with some of our build projects. Getting around our world fast will be nice. I am going to have so many fireworks now. It's not even funny. I'll probably have too much. I'm just going to keep filling my inventory up with them, but dang. We're definitely set with fireworks for a while. You know, I just realized I just spent like an hour making a bubble elevator. Not even realizing that I have tons of fireworks now from making that creeper farm, which means I didn't even need to make this elevator. I could have just made a giant platform because I have my elytra and I can just fly up here and it takes me 2 seconds. So, I don't know, was it a waste? Who knows? I guess I really did need to make it. But nevertheless, this was still a fun farm to make, and it was super awesome. But I promised you guys I would show you guys how to sort of extend this farm and make it bigger. So if this isn't enough gunpowder for you, which I'm surprised if it wouldn't be, because you can get tons of gunpowder just AFKing here, what you can do is take the same design from the inside of this little stone brick box here I have, and just build it right on top. Just build a second layer. Right on top of here, I would place a fresh layer of blocks, and then, you know, do the same thing with the cats, the trapdoors, the carpet, but then leave this little hole right here open so that the creepers can continue to fall. I made this farm, and in the original world I built it in, I started off with 1 layer like this, but then I actually built it up and extended it to 3 layers, just to flex on people. But anyways, guys, that's going to be all for this episode. I really hope you did enjoy. Things, like I said in the last few videos, have been kind of crazy in my life, but are starting to sort of come down, and I'll have more free time soon, and I'm super excited to be, you know, recording more, and pretty soon I'll be streaming more. I haven't live streamed a lot recently, but definitely be on the lookout for that. And if you're enjoying this series, make sure to go in the description and to check out all my social media links. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff, and also follow my Discord server for updates. But anyways, guys, that was JWhisp. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys all in the next one.